courage is the most important of all of the virtues, because without courage, we are unable to consistently practice any of the other virtues. Welcome, everyone. I'm Coach Wolverine, the owner and the creator of the Wolverine lifestyle, where I lead the lost to find the confidence in themselves to own their life and create the relationships that they have always desired. Think about that statement for a minute. Just think really hard. What does courage mean to you? Comment down below. I would love to hear what your perspective of courage is. Have you ever noticed that the more you step outside of your comfort zone, the easier it gets? That one day, that one thing you thought that you could never do, never accomplish, look at you end up accomplishing that one thing. It's because you made the choice to work at it. So many of us tend to have this concern around what other people are going to think of us. Trust me, I get it. I had that belief forever, years. Quite literally, 95% of my life was trying to seek approval of those around me with the fear of what they actually thought about me. And the absolute fact of the matter is, people don't think about us nearly as much as we think they're thinking about us. Nobody's going to care if your clothes aren't fitting the way you think they should fit. Nobody is going to care about the car you drive. Nobody's going to care about the size of your house. Nobody's going to care about the dribble of food on your shirt that you tried to clean off. And that belief can be taken a step deeper. Nobody is going to actually care if you fail. We are afraid of what others are going to think about us in that failure more than anything else. In that split second, we think of 1,000,001 reasons that aren't going to come true. And the reality is, when you do decide to take that step into your uncomfortable zone, if we do ever receive negative criticism, and I say negative criticism, not constructive criticism, when people start to project onto us, it is, I repeat, it is a reflection of their own insecurities being pushed onto you. So if you are out there trying to better yourself, you're going out there, you're trying to start a business, you're trying to start a YouTube channel, you're trying to become an artist, you're trying to become a musician, whatever you fancy, the negative feedback you're going to get is because you're making those individuals uncomfortable. Uncomfortable with themselves because they didn't have the courage to start like you did. We have this, we tend to have this feeling that every single person out there, except for us, has their shit figured out. No. Nobody has their shit figured out. All of us are figuring this out as we go. The problem today is we have things like social media where we see the polished, finished product, just like a Hollywood movie. We don't get to see the behind the scenes. We don't get to see the mistakes, the mess ups, the expensive oopsies. We just see the polished product that gets put up into the theater. We just get to see that the perfect Instagram filter that's posted up and all of the likes and shares that they're getting, but we don't see what goes on behind the scenes. the people that look like they have it all figured out have figured out how to make it look like they have it all figured out. With this in mind, the most important aspect on figuring it out is to have the mindset of how can I improvise, adapt, and overcome this obstacle? What is the lesson to be learned? The absolute first step is to have the courage to start. Once you do that, and you get all of your failures out of the way, yeah, you're going to fail. And that's okay, because everybody fails. That is how we learn. Because the failures develop your self-confidence. It's called failing forward. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be in the know as to when I'm dropping my next video, and you too will be able to take back and own your life, to dig deep within yourself and find that confidence so that vulnerability no longer bothers you. And you will be able to create every single relationship that you have always desired. I'm Coach Wolverine. Take care, everyone.